Hi everybody, this is Cynthia, your girl again, bringing you another cooking video. Well, actually this is a baking video. Now, what I'm gonna do again is the better than anything cake. And the reason that I'm doing it again is because I felt like the other cake video was just too long. It was 30 minutes long. And sometimes, if y'all like me, I like to jump right on in the videos and get on in with it and do what I gotta do and get out of it. Because you don't want to be sitting around watching a long video. The only thing different about this video is that
she's taking up a lot of time right now explaining to y'all. That's why the video is so long.
and look, and now he's taking up even more time, right? Well, anyway, before we go any further, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you want to
subscribe, and
share, and if you want to see our videos immediately as they get uploaded, just tap on the bell, and you'll be notified every time we do a video. Amen. All right.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream. Now look at him. See, now he was talking about me prolonging the video.
Eggs.
Water.
And
oil.
Caramel.
Smucker's caramel.
And corn.
Condensed
milk.
Sweet condensed milk. And you didn't do all
That's
that?
powder.
No, this here is condensed milk. It's
liquid.
Yes, it's a liquid, but it's thick. And and also I have some Kit Kat bars that I'm gonna crunch up and put on top. You can put any topping that you want to on there. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to get started. And like Red was saying, you're gonna need 3 eggs. You're gonna need 1 cup of water, a half a cup of oil. You're gonna need a whole can, 14 ounce of condensed milk, and you're gonna need a whole jar, a full jar, 12.25 ounces of Smucker's caramel sauce, okay? And you're gonna need whatever topping you want, and you're gonna need a container and half of Cool Whip. The first thing that we are going to do here is we are going to take, I'm gonna grab, see, we've only used up 2 minutes, very good, 2 minutes. We're gonna take this white cake mix, the last time was the German chocolate, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different. And I did this cake, I baked this cake on Saturday, and it's gone already. And what you're gonna do is you take your eggs, they're in a separate bowl, and you take your eggs and you beat them up like so. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do this video, and we're gonna get this thing over with. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my eggs in here and stir them in. Stir the eggs in. I'm doing all my ingredients separately because I'm going to do this by hand. All my ingredients are separate. This cake mix smells so good. Ooh, it smells real vanilla-y. Okay, so we got the eggs all in there. Now we're going to take a whole cup of water. You're going to use exactly what it says on the back of your box. You make that cake just like it says on the back of the box, nothing special. And that's how you know what ingredients you're going to need for your cake. This cake is juicy, this cake is moist, and this cake will make you slap whoever's in the house with you. So, I don't know if y'all saw the video when I was eating the last cake, and I don't know what happened, but something just took over me. Okay, and then here's the half a cup of oil that you just so nicely pour in there, and you just stir it up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to get this all stirred up, and then I'll be back with you all when I get ready to. Okay, and remember, oh my goodness, your oven is supposed to be on 350, so I'm going to put my oven on 350. Okay, it's already set on 350 because, most of everything we cook is on 350, so the oven is now on 350, and it is heating up. You also want to have your pan. It's already floured and oiled up. You take your oil, run it around in there, take your flour, you know how you do it, roll it around the side and get your pan all oiled up and ready. So this here cake mix, y'all, is ready to put in the pan and go in the oven. I will be back with y'all once I get this in the oven, once I get it in the oven. I will be back with you and show you how to make your topping, okay? This video is not gonna be any more than about 10 minutes long or less. So I'll see y'all on the rebound. Okay, I'm back. Okay, our second part, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix up the filling here. You have your caramel sauce, your caramel topping. You're gonna take all of that, every last bit of that goodness right there. Yes. And you're gonna put it all in this dish. I mean, every bit of it. Because this is what's going to go down in your cake. The cake is in the oven, it's being baked. Yes. Okay, just take all of that, the whole jar. Yes, and then you're gonna take this condensed milk, this sweet condensed milk, and you're gonna pour it in there. Yep, get all that goodness out of there too. Okay, and once you get it in there, get it all out of there, all of it. All right, and then you just take it and you mix it up. Mix this up together. Mix it up together. Mix it up real good. And all righty, once the cake come out of the oven, we're gonna poke holes in it, and this is gonna be poured down into those holes and all over the top of that cake. Yeah. Okay, so we got this all mixed up, and once the cake come out, it has to cool down for about, not long, just probably about 5 or 10 minutes. It has to cool down, and I'll be back and show you how to pour this in there, okay? All right, this is not gonna be a long video at all. Okay guys, the cake has cooled down. I put it in the refrigerator. Well, took it out the oven, put it in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. And now what I'm going to do, remember the last time? We're gonna take the back of a wooden spoon and we're going to simply poke holes. All through the cake, poke holes. The last time I was so happy that I did put the big holes because the goodie went down in here. My topping just went all the way down in those holes. And the other reason I was so happy that I did the big holes was because my Cool Whip was also able to go down in the holes. And it just looked so pretty when you cut it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue to just dip these in here. Just continue to, it's okay. If you get a little cake on there, it's all right. It's all right if you get a little cake on there. If it starts to kind of crumble a little bit, it's okay. You can take it and push it back in there if you want to. See how I'm doing that? Just putting it all over, just all over, all over, all over. You see how those holes are in there? And don't mind that if it looks a little funny there. Just push them back in there because it's going to all be eaten. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as you got some holes in there so that your goodie can go down in here. So we got the holes all in there and it is looking really good. Now, this is the goodie. This is the good part here. This is when you take this topping right here and I'm going to stir it up just a little bit more in case anything decided that it wants to go to the bottom. And you take it and you just take this and you just pour it all over the cake. Go back and forth. Just go back and forth. And you're going to save a little bit. Remember the last time we saved a little bit for the topping, for the Cool Whip topping? You save just a little bit. Look how that is. Ooh, these some big old. I can just pour it in the holes. These holes are so big. I can just pour it inside the hole. So good, so yummy. Okay, so we're going to leave that little bit. And now let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift this up for you so you can see it. I'm going to also get me another type of, ooh, that battery just went down, y'all. Ooh, I'm going to have to plug it up. But I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing real quickly. I'm scooping it up off the side. You see how I'm scooping it up off the side and getting it right, getting it all down up in those holes? Because that's what you want to do. You want to scoop it off the sides. Scoop it up off the sides and get it down in those holes. Yes, get it down all up in those holes. And okay, guys, so when this cool all the way down, because now it is going to have to cool all the way down. And once it cools all the way down, we will be back to put that nice little frosting on there, okay? Alrighty, so y'all just hang tight and I will be back with the frosting. Okay, guys, I am back. The cake has actually cooled down, and now I'm getting ready to whip up the topping. I'm getting ready to take some of my whipped cream. Well, as a matter of fact, y'all, when I made the last cake, I had some of the whipped cream and some of the caramel mixture left over, so we're gonna start with that. From the weekend when I had that, we'll just go ahead and scoop that in here. This is the caramel with the condensed milk and whipped cream. Remember I said to leave a little bit left over? I told you to leave some left over because we was gonna mix that up because this is a whipped cream topping on here. The whipped cream topping, so we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna stir this a little bit and we're gonna put some of this in here. Since we already have some in here already, I just need enough just for the topping, the extra whipped cream that I put in there. And I don't know if y'all remember the last time when we were talking about this, I said to fold it in, there, you know, don't whip it like stirring it up real hard. Just take it and fold it in there. Fold it in like so. And matter of fact, I don't even think I'm gonna really just fold mine a whole lot because when I eat it, I wanna really taste that caramel. So mine look kind of swirly. It looks kind of swirly. Let me get some of this little stickiness off my hands. And we're gonna put that to the side. And here's my Kit Kat bars. I put them in this little pack because I'm going to crunch them up because this is gonna also be part of my topping. The last time I had the heat bars, it was all crunched up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my knife here, and I'm going to crunch this up because this is going to go on the top. You just crunch it up. If you don't buy it already crunched up, you can just get the knife and you can just crunch this up yourself, like so. Get it all nice and crunchy. I bought a small pack. It probably had about six bars in there. And you can chop it up real fine if you want to. Just take it and pop it over real fine, or you can leave it in big chunks, whatever you want to do. But you just want to make sure that you get it all chopped up. Okay, and there we go. It's ready to go on the cake. So now what we're going to do, because I said I didn't want to make this video long, and right now it's at 13 minutes. The last video I did was 30 minutes, and I thought that was too long. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to scoop this up. The cake is all cool, and we're going to take this, and we're just going to scoop it up and put it just right on top. Right on top. Ooh, this look good. And I know it's going to taste just as good as the other one did. Even though the other one we did it with a German chocolate cake. This one here, we are doing it with the vanilla cake. And Reg and I, we actually ate the last cake. We ate the last little bit of it today. And I was like, oh my God, all the cake is gone. What are we going to do? Because I just like to have a dessert. And it was all gone. Now this time I actually used all the whipped cream. All the whipped cream is gone this time. Ooh, this is so good. I know it's gonna taste just as good as the other one. I am not even worried about it. Okay, so we're gonna take it and put some nice little designs in there. Okay, that is enough there. And now, check this out, y'all. Check this out. Now, all I'm gonna do is just take this topping here that I just chopped up, and we just gonna sprinkle it. Matter of fact, you know what I think so? I think I want to chop it up a little bit more. If we got some chunks in there, I want it to be chopped up like the other one. Now, I'm doing this with a knife, y'all. I'm doing this with a knife, but everybody. So here we go. Now we just gonna take this and we are just gonna sprinkle this on it. I actually, y'all, started to get some vanilla chips, not the chocolate chip, but the vanilla chips. And I actually started to get that and put that on top of it. Okay, I'm gonna have to sprinkle this because it looks like I'm not getting it in the corners. Got to get those corners done. I love some Kit Kat. I love Kit Kat. I had a Kit Kat bar today, to be honest with y'all. I really shouldn't have had any of this cake when I got home. The last of the German chocolate one. I really shouldn't have, but I did. And I'm going to taste a little bit of this tonight because I want y'all to, when Reg tastes it, I want y'all to see him taste it. So this is the final. This is the final right here. And I'm going to put this in the fridge for about 10 minutes just to get this in the freezer, 10 minutes just to get it all cold. And then we'll come back and we'll taste the vanilla for y'all, okay? All right.